And we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. It is day 2 at the Rugby World Cup Sevens, which means it is moving day. Semi-finalists will be confirmed today. More teams will be out of the running for the cup final. So lots of things to play for, and for South Africa, for the home women's side, it is an opportunity for them to try and keep themselves in the Challenge Cup. And we do have kickoff up against Japan, and really need to get a victory for the home fans. That ball just tickles up. It doesn't go 10, so it will be a scrum on the 5 meter. Oh, sorry, rather a quick tap on the 5 meter rather. Gotta get myself back into sevens mode. But yeah, a bit of a frustrating match last night from the women. Not so much from a, from a result sort of factor, but because I don't think anybody really expected to beat for them to beat France, who are one of the favourites for the Rugby World Cup Sevens women's title. But I think, not scoring any points was probably where sort of the frustration sort of began, and they would like to have really sort of given the home fans something to cheer for. But now kick through, and look at the pace. Look at the pace. Nadine Roos is there as well. Nadine Roos will be the one to go over. Bang, bang, bang. Well, the perfect start for South Africa Sevens. Nadine Roos into the side. They've got dual sevens programs going on at the moment. Well, dual 7 and 50s programs for the women to try and make sure they've got the best opportunity. And something like Nadine Roos is somebody who, especially on attack, is a very exciting prospect. And a really good idea from Zintle Mapuva to put that ball through. So the good start. The conversion goes slightly wide, but South African women, well, there we go. That's the start. We saw a bit of a start like that from an attack side yesterday against France. However, not able to capitalize. So they're capitalizing a little bit earlier this time, or actually being able to capitalize, which is a nice start. Deep restart, and it's fumbled by Hirano. And now Japan trying to build from deep. They go out wide, bit of space there. Good tackle made there by Malinga. Now Japan trying to move the ball towards the left. Long pass out wide. That's a really good pass as well. Lots of space ahead of her. Nadine Roos has to make the tackle. It's a very good tackle, but the ball has been offloaded off the ground and she's away. And no one's going to be able to catch her. To make such a good covering tackle, and then really, I think it was Nakamura. So it is Nakamura that will go over. But a really poor tackle at 10 from Makua. So a fantastic offload off the ground. Just pops up there. And then that's a really poor attempt at a tackle. And once she's got a bit of green grass ahead of her, she was away. No one was really reading her in there. So Japan do hit back, and she will be able to go under the poles, so the conversion will be good. Right, so Japan take the lead after the first 3 minutes. Defense has been an issue for South Africa. It's the first time tackling not been good enough. And we need to see a bit more from the defensive side of things. Japan going towards the left. And kickoffs have also been a massive problem. Nobody just seems to want the kickoff. A penalty there for coming forward to South Africa and then offside. Every single kickoff has been a disaster so far in this World Cup for South Africa. We really have not begun off the kickoffs. That's a bit of a better defense. 2 players trying to hold him up there, and they're told to release and then ripped in the contact. So penalty against South Africa. Sion Kelly number thought she was away. They're going to go for the line here, Japan. Well, it was very much not straight, but it will be retaken as the blow the whistle before they started there, so it will be retaken. And I'm expecting that to be a lot straighter, or else I'd like to see the referee get involved, because that didn't look particularly straight at all. They go to the front of the lineout. Bit of a messy lineout. It comes down. No, yeah, there is a knock on from the referee and a penalty as well, so we'll take that. So seeing a question on Forever Rugby saying, do you think Janssen Ripperton could play seventh? I think he could be a fantastic sevens player. I mean, he's a fantastic 15s player. There's a lot of players who I reckon would really turn it up in the sevens. I think, you know, your Appalachian Fasties, your Watchalong, Damian Willemse, I think would be an absolute mental sevens player. Like world player of the series type player. It's a good set piece from South Africa. They used it quite well yesterday. Now Ruiz looking for an angle. Now it's a bat's better, a bit more direct. Caught on the ball. Simmons decides to go to the right. And the kick ahead once again, trying to use the pace. Well, she's got the pace. She's got the pace. There's one more time. No, don't pick it up. Just keep kicking it. Oh, look at the power. Look at the power. And she is. Oh, no, she's just short. The ball's come loose. We recycle it. They've got a 3-man overlap, and we're going to go over. And it's the captain under the holes. Seal Salensi. Well, take a bow. That's a bit better. That's more like what we want to be seeing from the woman. Taking a leap out of the Blitzbox playbook there. The kick ahead there from Nadine Ruiz. Really important just to keep them in play. They know they've got the pace. And Malinga, look at the strength. Look at the strength. Bang, puts one down. Gets away from the second. Rides the tackle. She's desperately trying to, with the leg drive, trying to take Yuma Hirano over. Can't do it. They recycle it. They've got a 3. I mean, 3 people could have scored this try. That's a bit better. And the conversion is good. So, South Africa women take the lead. 12 points to 7. That's a bit better. 25 seconds left on the clock. So, just important now to get through to half time with that lead. Going nice and deep there from the kickoff. Oh, there's a bit of overlap here for Japan. Need a bit of rush speed defense there. Good tackle he made there. The ball coming loose there. Slonsi needs to put a bit of pressure on them. Hirano, it's a pretty poor pass. Offering the opportunity for South African women to come up. They don't want to come up too quickly though. There's an overlap there, so someone needs to get across here. So really good offload. Desperate defense needed. Nadine Ruiz making the tackle. And penalty for offside. Defensive system needs to organize themselves here. No, just going back to the mark at the moment. Come on, just get to half time. They're going to take a scrum here. Oh, big scrum needed, yeah. Right, please do subscribe to the channel, by the way, and smash like on the video. If you're watching on Forever Rugby, the stream will be live the entire day. On Forever Sports, we will have select watch-alongs throughout the day. Penalty there for Japan off the back of the scrum, not quickly taken. You need to see a bit of spread defense. It's a horrible pass, though. It's forward, it's ahead, it's gone out, so we will have half time. Right, well, there we go. That's a bit more like it. And the home fans will be enjoying that. Big half ahead for South Africa. They can get themselves into a challenge semi-final, even try and win the Challenge Cup. I mean, how cool would that be for the home fans? Obviously, the Blitzbox, one of the favorites to take the overall cup. The Women's Sevens very much a work in progress at the moment, and at least we're seeing a bit of improvement from last night to today. I think they've taken big strides this year. Importantly, you need to take further strides next year. You can't lose any momentum. We've seen the 15th side rise up the rankings a little bit. They've got their World Cup coming up. in a month or two. I think it starts next month, actually. Over there in New Zealand, so the times are pretty horrendous. Yeah, 8th of October to the 12th of November. Bosch is very unfriendly time. I think South Africa actually played the opening match. They're playing against France at 3:15 in the morning, South Africa Standard Time. So going to be a bit difficult to try and cover those games live, but hopefully you'll be able to get a few in. Our half-time score was 12 points to 7. I want to try and get an early try here. Just try and get one more try. Try and sort of really start to bury Japan. Try and get yourselves into a Challenge Cup semi-final. And it looks like a change as well. Looks like Webb is on for South Africa. It's a nice tall kick off there. Nobody there can compete with. It's a nice, good, solid hit there from Kabangana, who's on as well for the second half. A bit of a fumble there, and Webb's up quite quickly. There's an overlap though, so neither of the spread defenders always seems to be that one-minute overlap. It's just so far, so easy. It's every single time. Every single time. We commit too many players to the first receiver, and there's always a 2-3 person overlap. That's not even a defensive system. That's just poor. A perfect start for Japan. It's going to be under the poles as well, so they'll take the lead. If you're going to commit, you have to be able to get back, and that's the problem. Not enough pace there from Zintle Mapufa, and it's just... not the start we needed. And they've added the extra 2, and we've got a timer going. Right, Japan with the kickoff. We need to receive a kickoff. It's once again very messy, but at least we have received it. We'll pop it up there. She's available. Bruce getting away from one. Now being brought down. Seth looking to work the way towards the right-hand side now. Oh, my living. That's horrendous. Absolutely no pressure whatsoever. And Makua has knocked it on. She's had it a bit of a shocker, to be honest. She missed the first tackle in the first try. That's such a basic error, though, to knock the ball on there. Nothing wrong with the pass, under no pressure whatsoever, and she just drops it. Okay, a big scrum needed, Joe. Big scrum needed. Two points in it. So one try, and it's back in the lead. But we've got to show up our defensive system a little bit, because there's always an overlap. Contact lens issue happening at the moment. Alright, so all sort of looks like we're ready to continue. Right, Japan breaking with the back of the scrum there. Oh, it's really good hands there. And the pace now. Risk trying to bundle it out. Right, the defense needed Japan trying to get over the one there. One-on-one defending needed. That's like a little bit of initiative. It's what I like to see. A couple of steps inside, outside. Someone kill a number says, you know what, if no one else is going to attack, I'm going to get involved here. Quick line there from the defense. Oh, it's almost an obstruction. It is obstruction. Yeah, a bit of a rush defense. We haven't really seen that too much. Well, not successfully anyway. Going for the line, which is a good move because the set piece has functioned pretty well for the South African women throughout the weekend. You've seen Marston, I think Simmers very accurate from the line out. It's always been pretty good go forward ball. But we have lost possession, but the ball has come loose, and Nadine Roos come away with it. Knock on from her in the attempt. Another sub here coming on. It's Unati Elias Mali. Comes on for Blitzwell and for the South African woman. Right, Japan attacking from deep here. And once again, space out wide here for Japan. Solid tackle being made there by Number. Now Japan working away towards the left. Dummy run. And it's a forward pass. So this will be a really good attacking opportunity now for South African women. Just outside 22, middle of the park, both sides to work with. Right. First things first, gotta get that ball out. Webb does get it out. Is Tarus saying about the back of the scrum. Now she's gonna put the hammer down. She's gonna try and go herself. Gets the offload away. Brilliant tackle being made there. It looked like all for money that we're going to see Marlies de Bruin getting over in the corner. There was a really good line being run there by Rus, who also managed to get the probably need to straighten a little bit more to be able to give Marlies de Bruin enough space. Right, really important that South Africa, well, they don't compete. At skew, it's skew. Well, this will be right into South Africa's hands. Just a 2-point game, 2 minutes left on the clock, and they'll now have a scrum on the 5-meter or line out. I'll go for the line out. I don't see why you. I mean, I know we lost the last one, but generally over the weekend, the lines worked pretty well. They are going to take the scrum though. What's quite interesting is that we see Nadine Ruiz after that scrum off for defensive scrums. And then as soon as an attacking scrum, she sort of just takes the place right behind the scrum. Very much the puppeteer is Nadine Ruiz behind the South African women's scrum. Now they go down the blind side. Oh my living, and that's such a poor pass from Webb. Goodness me, how many chances do we need here, people? I understand why you go blindside. You have so much space out there. It's a really, really poor pass from Webb. Another scrum here. So South Africa need to keep Japan pinned inside their own sort of trial and really and try and see if they can force a turnover here. And Japan just decided to hack the ball downfield. Right, so back towards 22. Off the corp of the cameraman. Seems to be alright. Good news, good news. No HIA needed for the operator there. And Japan have won it all. I mean, you cannot try. You can't win games if you're not going to be able to get ball. I mean, they've had 3 opportunities now. Turnover ball, 4 opportunities now. If you can't just create some points from here, then really, where can you create points from? I mean, they've had 2 lineouts in the 22. They've had a scrum. They've not got a scrum outside the 22. We've got to see something happen here, people. We've got to see a bit of creativity. We've got to see a bit of accuracy, though. Far, far, far too many mistakes being made in the last few phases. Just need to try, people. Doesn't even need to convert it. Just need to try. Use the width of the field. We've got another contact lens issue with the Japanese team. 20 seconds. This will be pretty much the last play. Can the South African women snatch a victory here? I mean, they've been all over Japan in the second half. They've been camped inside the 22. Just can't find any points. Ru's got to get this underneath their legs and get this out quickly here. Right, there we go. Rus is off. Gives it to Webb. Webb sees a half a spot, half a gap. That's a good gap being run there. And it's available. It's a strong carry as well. Rus there. 3-on-1 has to be. Has to be. Oh, what did you... No, man, you... Why would you do that? 3-on-1 situation. No. I have to be the one to score the try. And you come up short. Come on, man. That's nothing to do with, oh, they're improving and stuff like that. That's just basic rugby. 3-on-1 situation. Draw and pass, draw and pass. We could have scored in the corner. That's all we had to do. It's so poor. Really, really poor. I mean, once again, another opportunity. So many opportunities there for the South African women to score some points. Not being able to convert. Not being able to take their chances. Unfortunately, that's 2 losses. And yeah, as I said, the frustrating thing is you can see it's not even like a difference in quality there. I mean, they had all the possession, they had all the chances, but you've got to be accurate. Far too many basic mistakes. Lots to work on there. So yeah, no Challenge Cup semi-final for the South African women. I think they'll be very frustrated with that because they definitely should have won that game. I mean, they literally 3-on-1 situation, draw pass, and you're over. You're not asking for too much then, people. You're just asking for some basics. Anyway, thank you very much, people. We'll be back live in about an hour's time. We have got USA taking on Wales at 12:15. We'll also be live for Scotland versus Kenya. So we'll see you guys a little bit later. Otherwise, just stay on Forever Rugby. It'll be coverage of every single game throughout the match, throughout the day rather. So you can go and check everything there.